The screen opens on a quiet world map, South America softly glowing. A slow zoom centers on Venezuela. Archival footage shows Caracas streets at dawn. People walk past shuttered shops. Oil pumps rise against the horizon. A narrator speaks calmly about contradiction. Historical footage of Nicolas Maduro appears. Crowds cheer in older rallies. Cut to empty supermarket shelves. Close-up of currency bills stacked thick. Family waits in line for supplies. Borders appear on screen with arrows moving outward. Refugees walk with bags toward Colombia. A number fades in, millions displaced. Footage of oil refineries rusting quietly. The narrator mentions lost potential. Aerial shots of Venezuela's natural wealth contrast with deteriorating infrastructure. Maduro speaking at a podium. Cut to international headlines questioning legitimacy. Ballot boxes appear briefly on screen. Graphics suggest contested elections. The tone becomes cautious. A darker background fills the frame. Legal documents scroll slowly. A narrator questions authority and law. Global reactions flash across screens. Washington skyline at night. Capitol building under soft light. Cut to United Nations chamber. Diplomats seated, listening. Taiwan skyline fades into view. The narrator introduces global precedent. Chinese military footage appears briefly, neutral and distant. Maps connect Venezuela to Taiwan visually. A pause lingers. The narrator speaks about consequences beyond borders. Back to Venezuela's presidential palace. Vice President appears in archival footage. Officials move through hallways. Cuban flags appear subtly in background footage. Security forces remain stationed. The regime's structure appears unchanged. The narrator questions whether power truly shifted. Iraq war footage appears, muted and slow. Libya streets after regime collapse. Empty government buildings. The narrator recalls past lessons. Toppling leaders shown as quick moments. Rebuilding nations shown as long struggles. A chalkboard graphic shows removal versus replacement. The word democracy appears faintly. Fade to Venezuelan children playing soccer. Hopeful but uncertain expressions. Sunlight breaks through clouds. The narrator speaks of cautious optimism. Street interviews show mixed reactions. Some smile, some remain silent. Economic charts fluctuate on screen. Oil prices rise and fall. Regional leaders appear briefly. South American flags wave. A narrator emphasizes regional impact. Night falls over Caracas again. Streetlights flicker on. A long shot of a city breathing. The narrator reflects on complexity. Words like legality, hope, and risk fade in and out. A final return to the world map. Venezuela remains highlighted. The narrator reminds viewers that change is uncertain. Soft music fades in. The screen darkens. Text appears. History judges outcomes, not intentions.